Actually, it is, which means whatever you think of what the president said, the truth is he said it. Joining us now is Kayleight McEnany, National Press Secretary for the Trump 2020 campaign. Kayleight, great to speak to you as always. Can we just stipulate, can we just reach agreement that the words, "No, I didn't know that she was nasty," you can agree that those words were spoken out loud?
Well, you're taking the president's tweet out of context. He said, the president said, "I never called her nasty," which he did not do. He never said, "I never used the word nasty." He used the word nasty in relation to her comments. And I find it interesting when you played the portion of his sound bites, you left out the first part, John, where he was asked repeatedly, "What do you think of her comments?" And he said back, "I don't know about her comments. I've never heard these comments." And then he said in response to that, "I didn't know she was nasty," which we all know is a colloquial phrase when someone says something bad. So it's just taken out of context by the media once again.
I just want to, so you're arguing, is an argument over what nasty was modifying when he was saying, "I didn't know that she was nasty." You're saying he was saying the comments were nasty, but not Meghan Markle. That's the distinction here?
That's exactly the distinction. When you listen to the whole soundbite, he goes on to say it's very nice to have an American princess. She'll do excellent. She'll be very good.
We played that.
You did play that. And in the context of the soundbite, he was saying her words were nasty, her comments were nasty, not her personally. And I hardly think if the royal family thought that he was calling one of their family members nasty, they would have greeted him with all smiles today and all the pomp and circumstance that he deserves.
It was a lot of pomp and circumstance. One thing I know from all the royal experts that we speak with is that the royal family would do anything not to create any controversy or foster any controversy, and they wouldn't have reacted no matter what the president said. But Kayleight, just to be clear, he said, "I didn't know that she was nasty." When the president comes out and says, "I never called Meghan Markle nasty," it just seems to me a distinction without a difference here. He said it. He said that she was nasty in her comments or in something that she did. So why go on Twitter and just deny it out of hand? Why not just say, "This is what I meant," or if you didn't get it when I said it the first time, "This is what I meant," because clearly the words are out there for everyone to hear.
Because when you turn on the TV screen of several major networks and you see a chyron that he has called someone's character, someone's personhood, an individual nasty, which he did not do. And in many cases, you are good to play the second portion of that, John, where he praises her. But not every show has done that. I've been watching all day. The president wasn't lying here. It's simply being taken out of context. And this is what the media does, which is why the campaign posted the entirety of the audio. But perhaps we need to post it again on Twitter so viewers and the media understands exactly what he was saying.
I didn't know that she was nasty seems pretty clear to me. Again, what nasty is modifying seems to me to be a distinction without a difference. And especially when you do remember that nasty is a word the president has used. You've heard him use that word before to talk about women, correct?
Look, it's, again, hugely different calling someone nasty and calling someone's comment nasty, but I really think we're missing the forest for the trees here when we're about to celebrate the 75th anniversary of D-Day, when 150,000 heroes stormed the beaches and saved the country, saved democracy, saved the world. And we're caught up here about what nasty modified in this contrived media controversy.
We've been talking a great deal about the president's trip, and we just did a whole segment discussing how warmly he was received, and we'll be talking about D-Day before. And the argument here isn't about why he called Meghan Markle nasty or used the word nasty. It's his denial that he ever said it, right? And you agree that those words were said.
He never denied he said the word. He never denied he said the word. But again, here we are all day. All I've seen is the nasty comment and the dispute with the mayor. Nothing about D-Day, nothing about the reason the president is there.
Well,
and this is what the media does. Anything for a negative story about President Trump, that's the name of the game. The Harvard study of the president's first 100 days found historic negative coverage. Don't take it from me, take it from Harvard.
Kayleight McEnany, again, I will refer you to the previous segment of our show. We just talked extensively about the president's warm reception at Buckingham Palace, and I invite you to watch over the next few days when we cover his meeting with the British government and his visit to Normandy for D-Day. Kayleight McEnany, thanks very much for being with us. Look forward to speaking to you again.
Thank you, John.